Mandos, this is the way. Hello and welcome to the show. This is, what Banter Box's number is this?
12.
It's 12, is it? It is 12. Right.
We've lived it, mate.
Let's start that again. Magic hands, right.
So when we first meet Ezra, we see him doing a force jump naturally without any training on his own, and then you've got the extension of the force jump, which is the force jump and push, which is what Kane and Ezra do.
That's left, right. And unfortunately, they didn't go far enough in the film. There's a deleted scene where Chewie gets tortured in that last film, but they went, no, we can't show that.
It's all right to let the audience think he blew up, but let's not show him getting a rod shoved up him. No.
Really?
Let's really make it sad for the kids.
Right, Chewie, we'll flip you over. There we go.
It might hurt a bit.
Oh my word.
What they expect to get out of a Wookiee, he literally just goes, "Aah!" So, tell us about your bays. "Aah!" Anyone speak Wookiee? No.
Oh, you remember Kylo would have grown up with him, so.
Oh, God, that's even worse. Oh.
This is Uncle
Chewie.
Exactly. So anyway, that's like torturing the family dog. How can you do that? This is like, you can't do that, can you? Anyway, it's got the tooth. That's just that. I don't know what I feel about that image there, Dave. It's a bit odd.
It's behind you. What?
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, that's all right. Now I can go back to plan B. Hang on.
That's weird, Dave. You've only got your head floating around there. That's weird, man. It's like you're singing.
We rename him Django.
Will you be able to fire that off on cue?
I don't know. That's what my wife always asks.
After 900 years, Yoda passes away. And that's the other sad moment that you're talking about, isn't it?
No, not that's not too sad. I mean, you saw that coming. He's 900 years old. He's no spring chicken. And also, the way he kept dropping how old he is kind of like he's hinting for birthday presents or something. So you're kind of thinking, give it a rest, Yoda.
You've got a lot of catching up. You've not been around for a single birthday. I want 100 presents right now.
Exactly. And I don't want rubbish vouchers either.
Yeah, but it's only a film, mate.
Okay.
I'm not going to say the other thing because I take the mickey out of Harry Potter fans when they're talking about that. I say that to them. I go, come on, mate. It's not like it's Star Wars, is it? I love that. So it's not real like Star Wars is. That's another good one. They love a bit of that.
If you've watched any of the Star Wars Lego series, Freemakers, Bengar comes into that and he's on retainer with the Hutt, so he's always about sleeping in the corner somewhere. And they're always referring to him as, the set Boba Fett's understudy. Kind of thing. Could you get Boba? Could you get Boba? No, we got Tenga.
He just gets drunk and keeps going in the toilet, and he's like the Anzac puppy. He comes out like that, and he's just got it all round his head. He's like that. They're like, next person goes in after him. They're like, where's the toilet roll? Come back, Dingo, where are you? Where's my toilet roll? And he's there on all fours running across the floor.
I'd have thought if he's drinking that much, that also explains why he's always covered in bandages, because he keeps bunging into things. So, that's the reason why he's a bounty hunter, because he's got medical bills to pay.
More toilet rolls to buy.
So why wouldn't she be mellow?
Yes, where Luke turns round and says, oh, yeah, my sister has it. If that was your sibling there, she'd have gone, and how long have you known that for? When was you actually going to tell me? Oh! It would be a big thing, wouldn't it? You're never going to get out of that. It would be a hard time. That you would get a roasting from that bit, wouldn't you? Do you know?
Counterpoint. Maybe that kind of relieves her a little bit because she started falling for the smuggler, and you know, there's this awkwardness with her and him. So we're elated, thank God. Cool, crack on.
You can go, hang on a minute, we kissed or anything like that.
Yeah,
You're just
sweeping that so far under the cupboard, under the blanket, you won't see it.
You know, there were some therapy sessions after that.
Yeah, exactly.
But don't the scout troopery things have those great big visory things?
Yeah, they have.
You can't see left or right. You have to actually fully turn your head whilst you're going at 200 miles an hour on a bike. Again, really bad health and safety choices, Empire.
Yeah, but the Empire do with their TIE fighters as well, don't they? You got a big round cockpit that they've got a nice round bulb on the front where they can see out of, and then two great big massive wings like that you can't see past. It's like, what's around there? I just need to turn my ship that way to see what's over there. Doesn't really work, does it, from a designer? It's a bit hard to use. Let's manoeuvre this ship around the hangar bay. Oops, smash. Oops, smash.
But yeah, definitely like the fact that, you know, the bottom third of that space station isn't even built, and it's all right. We've got the gun built. Life support, we'll have that in next week. Don't you worry. Dawn, don't worry. You can't sleep anywhere just yet, but don't worry about it. We'll get them done next week. But we've got the gun built, sir. Righto.
But the Emperor falls down. If he hadn't hit that reactor, he could have just fallen straight out the bottom and straight down. Like, do a bit of a Leia Mary Poppins all the way down to Endor. Right, so have you got anything to plug down there, C3?
No.
Oh my God. I'm the only one.
Any good protocol droid needs something to travel the galaxy with.
They're at a desperate point, and they go and take. I think they take one of the Star Destroyers out, don't they, with the bombing run and Poe rushing headlong and doing all these risky manoeuvres and stuff. And then we get Battlestar Galactica, which is really bizarre because originally Battlestar Galactica was a copy of Star Wars. And then we see Last Jedi turns into Battlestar Galactica being chased by the First Order instead of Cylons across space.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely hear you, and you know, I can't fault the logic of trying to throw all of your force, all of your spaceships at one significant target in the hope of making a dent. I mean, for those of you who know, that's exactly how I play X-Wing. Throw literally everything at the biggest target and hope it doesn't all die.
Land on all the rocks in the meantime.
Well, yeah,
it's all about that critical turn when you get the first engage. That's landed on a rock there. That's landed on a rock there.
Yeah,
I think I've messed this up. Can we start again?
It's all right. It's all right. It was my dice's fault. It wasn't me. Exactly.
If you'd have noticed Finn getting on a shuttle and going off to a casino halfway through, you go, I'll take my life savings with me as well while I'm at it. I've escaped death by the First Order. I'm going to put everything on red.
Yeah.
You know, jobs are good and I'm a winner. But when they get down to that planet, the leadership's even worse again because they send whoever it is, I think it's 3PO. Oh, can we get a scan of the cave and make sure there's no back doors? Oh, okay. No, there's no back doors. When it comes down to it, there is a back door. And you're going, why did you leave that bit in when you've got somebody to survey the cavern? Because there is actually a back door. And you're like, who wrote that? This guy's, somebody wrote that. Oh, we've done a survey of the base and there's no other way in. There's no way anything can get in. Little fox turns up and goes, oh, there is a way out and this fox is going to show us the way. You're like, a fox? A fox has turned up to a battle and then you're going to follow it back out again? It's bizarre.
Oh, where do you go? Where do you even start with it? It's why it's a resistance and not a rebellion, because they're not actually. It feels like they just don't have a plan. They don't have a clue, and they don't.
Rebellion is fueled by hope.
Yeah.
Resistance is fueled by incompetence. How bad must the First Order have been to get its ass kicked by the Resistance? He holds his own against Kylo Ren in that first one. All right, he defends himself. He doesn't really attack Kylo Ren. He defends himself. And you think, right, this character's actually pretty good. He's got to be going somewhere in this. So in the next one, surely he's going to get a little bit of Jedi training to use a lightsaber or something.
No, you get shipped off to the casino planet to watch the horses.
So what I think actually happened in that battle on that first one, I think originally he was killed off by Kylo Ren.
Ooh.
He got hacked across the back with Ren's lightsaber. And I think he was probably killed off in that first film. Nobody survives lightsaber strikes like that. He did. Oh, well, now you've dragged this half of me onto the Millennium Falcon. Can you go back for my legs now? All right, yeah, there's your legs. Oh, Chewie, put a plaster on that. We're out of here. Whoosh, there we go. Let's go and escape. And yeah, a bit like
two of those are bright as rain in the morning. Yeah.
Not only was he actually defeated, he actually, he got slashed right across the back. He wouldn't have a spine left, would he? In the original films, Obi-Wan just goes flick. That's an arm gone off of you, Ponda Barber. No, Finn, he's got a spine made of Beskar. Do you know what I'm saying? He might be some sort of.
Probably does now, yeah.
Yeah, but up until that point, nobody survived a lightsaber hit. Especially somebody who's untrained. And somebody who likes slaughter and hate and all that is going absolutely mental on stuff, practicing on computers in his dreadnought, and then he goes, "Oh, you're all right. I'm not going to hurt you. You can wield a lightsaber. I'm just going to tickle you with my lightsaber." Ooh. This is feather, the end's like the lightsaber version of a feather duster. Little bit of a tickle, but when you look at her training in Last Jedi, when she's standing on the rock practicing her lightsaber, all she's doing is just swinging it like this.
Terrible form. Where did you get that lightsaber from? Lightsaber?
How old are you? Surely you can put some moves together. You've got a Jedi Master down there, Luke Skywalker, and you're swinging it horizontally. That'll do the trick. Yeah. I'm quite confident I can wave it around. That's like what you or me would do. We'd go, lightsaber, look at this. Woo, yeah. Oh, look at that. I can do a side to side, but I'm better than Ray because I can do an up and down as well. That's unbelievable.
I heard a rumor. I mean, it's not resistance related, but I heard a couple of fun rumors over the last couple of days about lightsabers that Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor, when they got given their lightsabers for the first time, they couldn't wield it or do anything with it without making the vrooming noise. Yeah. Vroom, vroom, vroom. And similarly, Laura Dern, when she was given a pistol for The Last Jedi, she would always make the pewing noises. So if you slow down it, if you look at her face whenever she's firing a blaster, she's going pew, pew, pew.
I know about that's generally what all the Jedi actors do. They go.
I think the only person who probably wouldn't do that would be Samuel L. Jackson because he's just too cool for that shit.
Well, you can just imagine Ray doing that in the film. Or the director was it Johnson, Rian Johnson, going right when you do the lightsaber. I'm gonna break the Star Wars thing, and I'm gonna make you go as you did it originally. He probably went, no, I'm not gonna do that. That looks stupid.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I think
can I do the up and downy one? No, don't do the up and downy one. The side to sidey one. No. And if you can do the as well, while you do it, it's like I'm doing that. No, I'm doing that. And Luke's there going, "Oh no, don't do that." Nobody does that.
Oh gosh, well, you can't get the Padawans nowadays.
What's it say in the book? Hang on a minute. What's it say in the book? Don't do that.
What does it say in the book? Do not give to children or animals.
Yeah, exactly.
Or middle-aged men.
Well, I don't know what you mean. I tell you what, there's a lot of middle-aged men that have got lightsabers on their walls. I'm just saying.
I haven't got that far yet. I'm just on shiny helmets. I do like polishing my helmet later.
We're 2 minutes from the end, and you're back on your helmet.
But the whole thing, like, it does, her training on that rock, it does remind me of. Do you remember, like, years? We're going back into the age of the internet. Back before the prequels came out, there was a YouTube clip of a kid opening up his presents for Christmas, and he opens it up and he goes, "Lightsaber, brilliant!" And he turns it on, and he goes, "Vroo, vroo," and he just chops everything up.
Including Grandma.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Ray on the Rock training with her lightsaber. That's what that reminds me of. That.
Yeah, I think that's a Saturday Night Live sketch. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. It's crazy.
Yeah. And on that note, we're going to end this episode of The Resistance. And thank you very much for coming on, guys. It's been good. We didn't even get round to the Resistance cartoon bit, but it wasn't that good. Maybe we'll save that for another thing. That's all we'll say on that. But it's the end of the show. So this is the way. Thank you for watching.
Mandos,